Hello, it's me, Billy, again. So I am almost, tomorrow will be 1 month out since I got my canine to canine top and bottom removed. Just thought I would go over my process of where I went and everything. So I went to Affordable Dentures in Odessa, Texas. They have rotating doctors. So my doctor literally left like a week after I got my teeth out. Um, so I went in end of November for my consultation. And 2 weeks later, December 5th, I went in to get my impressions made. And my first visit, they went over all the pricing, because I went for the most expensive and then I went for more affordable. I wouldn't say the least expensive, but more affordable. And to get everything done, having bone grafts and the metal cast partials would have been $6,000. And with my daughter's wedding coming up, and Christmas, we didn't have that much. Because at our Affordable Dentures, we have to pay everything. They don't take insurance. So I went with the Economy Plus partials. I didn't do bone grafts. I was able to submit it to my insurance, and they're going to pay, I think they said, because I was only able to submit for them pulling my teeth, which was $1,300. My insurance said they'll pay $300 of that. But we were able to get care credit, and then we paid the $1,300 out of pocket. So I got it all in writing that very first visit. I signed it, they signed it, took copies, gave me a copy. And then when I went in for my impressions, I didn't have to pay anything then, did I? Yes, I had to pay for them to make my partials. They require that at the impression visit. So I got my impressions made, and then I wanted to wait till after Christmas because I wasn't sure about my healing. So I went in January 3rd to get my teeth pulled. And they took canine to canine, top and bottom. I did not get any wacky gas or anything. They literally just took like the topical numbing and then gave me the shots, which that was the most painful. The shots are the worst of it all. And then as I laid there, he was done before I even knew. And the dentist there he was a newer dentist, but he was very, very reassuring. Do you need somebody to hold your hand? Because I was shaking, I was nervous. And, this. And, and he's like, I do this all the time. You don't ever do this. I do this all the time. It's okay. He was very, very kind. So they were done before I even realized they were done. And then I got my top one in. Because before they pull your teeth, they want to make sure it looks right. So they did my tops. But then when they went to compare my bottoms, it was missing the two canines. So they have an on-site lab, and he's like, well, I'm going to try to get it done before she leaves today, but if not, I have to come back the next day, which is fine because I wasn't going to work the next day anyways. So I got my top that night, and then I had to come back, I think it was 10 o'clock in the morning, to get my bottoms. I left them in 48 hours. Only took them out to rinse with salt water. And then I've been taking them out every night since. Really, I had a very, very good experience with our Affordable Dentures. I know it depends on the doctors, and every office is different. You know, I went to an Affordable Dentures in Madison, Alabama the year before, and she did not want to do anything with my teeth. She said, I'm not pulling them, you can save them. Well, I didn't want to soak $20,000 into saving my teeth if eventually you're going to get pulled anyways. So I've always just wanted to get the partials because my back teeth are fine. Really, my teeth were fine. It's just my gum recession and crookedness made it hard for dental care. But my back teeth are perfectly fine. So she refused. So I was hoping to get my teeth done before my daughter's wedding. And once we moved back to Odessa, that's when I bit the bullet and went to their Affordable Dentures. And he was just like, we can give you a partial. And that's what I wanted. And this is my temporary, but I did the Economy Plus. It's kind of thick up in here, but it's going down the more my swelling goes down. Within a week and a half, my bottom was just flopping in and out. So I got the soft reline on both of them, but it was way too thick on the top. Like, my teeth were hanging down. It was just crazy. And I wasn't having issues with them, with the top, so I just took it out. Now I put a little bit of powder on there and they stay. The bottoms, it's been 2 or 3 weeks and they stay in place. I don't ever have to put any adhesive on those. But I do use Benzodent on my bottoms because I do still have bone spurs popping up, especially right here. But besides that, I had a very smooth recovery. I didn't hardly bleed at all. I didn't have any real pain. That first night, as the numbing went away, I had pain. Just uncomfortable, like aching. But after that, I was fine. I did have bruising right here and a little bit right in here, but that was from the shots, not from having my teeth pulled. It was just shots. Because when they numbed my mouth, my eyes were numb. Everything was numb. I thought I was crying and it was my eyes were numb. But, so if you're going to go to Affordable Dentures, get everything in writing because a lot of places do switch doctors. But ask on your local Facebook groups if anybody has went to Affordable Dentures and their experience, because every single one is different. I've had an excellent experience at ours. They could have told me I had to wait a week to get my bottoms. But no, they tried. He tried. He's like, I can hurry up and try to get them fixed, or you can take time and I'll come back tomorrow, which I was perfectly fine. They didn't pull my teeth until I was okay with it. It was just overall excellent. What else can we talk about? But if you're in Texas, it's Dr. Karbasi. I think he's from Israel, glasses, curly hair. He was very, very kind. Very well worth it. I plan on I want to get the flexible dentures. I was either going to get those or the metal clasped. Tell me which ones you guys have and which one's better. To replace the acrylic. But eventually down the road, I'd like to get snap-in partials. Implants are just not cost. I can't afford it. I'm currently in school, so yeah, I could pop out my bottoms today and see that orange. That's from the Benzodent. There's some Benzodent. You can see it on my gums. I mean, these are not perfect. By far, they are not perfect. This sticks out more than that side. These are my temporaries. By the time they get them looking perfect, my gums are going to change and they're not going to look perfect. I can't bite with them. I do force myself at every meal to try to at least chew with my bottoms in, because everybody knows taking your bottoms out is more comfortable, but I can't do that all the time. If I'm at a work meeting, I can't just pop my teeth out. But I try to eat with my bottoms in. It's getting easier, but it's still uncomfortable. So total that I paid for this is $3,800. Was it $3,800? $600. What's 2,600? 36. Yeah, almost about $4,000 for removal. I got the new denture wear package, so I can go in for relines. They said I can come in and get, if these bone spurs keep bothering me, I can come in and get them shaved down. So I go in, it was 2 weeks, and then a month after that I go in for another reline. And I think 6 months is when they'll kind of reassess and see if I'm ready for my permanents. And then I'll get my permanents, which as soon as I heal up, I'm going to get my permanents from them, since I've already paid for them. And then I'm going to do like the Russell Klein or Reset Smile. I don't know. I'm researching right now, and do the flexibles. So, because my fear is having a tooth break loose and not having teeth and having to wait for them to get remade. That I'm terrified of that. I'm a nurse. I'm in people's faces all the time, so I need to be able to smile. But besides that, that was my experience. I mean, I'm still going through it. It was well worth it. If you're in Odessa, I would recommend our Affordable Dentures for sure. They're very kind, very helpful. If you have any questions, let me know, and I can try to help you. I'm still new at all this, but thank you, and I will see you later.